She never forgot the moment her world tilted. A simple morning, sunlight spilling across stacked bills and empty coffee cups, when Grandpa looked deep into her eyes and quietly asked, "Who are you?" In their tiny suburban home, life moved at a gentle, careful pace. Grandpa prepared breakfast with trembling hands, his smile fragile but determined. He laid out oatmeal, tied her shoes with deliberate care, humming tunes from years past. On the table, overdue electric bills, letters from health insurance, crumpled grocery receipts. A voicemail blinked, another reminder of missed payments, echoing the strain beneath every morning's ritual. Despite everything, love sparked in their routines. Grandpa counted coins for groceries in shaky palms, shielding her from his worry. At the bus stop, he brushed her hair from her face, squeezed her shoulder, whispered, "You're my sunshine." She smiled, only half understanding the sadness in his eyes. Their bond grew in whispers, small gestures, a hug that lasted a little longer, the way he tucked her teddy bear beside her pillow. Some afternoons, silence swallowed their home. She watched Grandpa stare at faded photographs by the window. His wedding, her mom as a child, moments slipping like sand through his fingers. He would sometimes pause, lost, frowning at her homework or forgetting where he left his keys. She learned to take his hand and guide him, her small fingers wrapped around his worn ones. Then, just after sunset, as she colored at the kitchen table, Grandpa tried to cook dinner. Suddenly, his knees buckled. He collapsed, hands clutching at nothing, face empty with fear. Panic flooded her chest. She dialed emergency, voice trembling. Red lights flashed outside, doors slammed, and everything good seemed to unravel. Hospital corridors stretched endlessly, white walls, echoes of shuffling nurses and whispered prayers. She waited, clutching his old hat, her feet dangling from a plastic chair. Medical papers piled in her lap, words and numbers too big to understand. Insurance forms, signatures, questions she couldn't answer. A nurse told her they'd try their best, but no promises were made. Lonely hours washed over her. In the waiting room, she stared at her shoes, tears slipping down her cheeks. Nurses passed by, faces blurred, voices gentle but distant. Sometimes she pressed the hat to her chest, as if it could still bring Grandpa back. Everything changed in silence. Love filled their small lives, fierce as a storm, but love alone couldn't shield him, not from illness, not from bills, not from the loneliness that smothered them both. At home, the bills were unpaid. The kitchen still held the breakfast plates he'd stacked with care. The house felt emptier,